Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Listen, I am the introvert that need a little socialization. Can we talk? Can we talk about it? Let me add my banner, okay? So listen, let's get ready for this review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 9, Episode 2. So we continue with the party where Mia is walking out and crying. She's in the bathroom with her friends because Giselle and Karen said that Mia did not protect her children when she was going through her drama with Gordon last season. And Wendy was the only one to say, listen, as mothers, that's not cool. And let me tell you, the main person that spoke up, Giselle, you can't tell her what to do with her kids, okay? But she all right telling somebody else what to do with their kids. But anyway, Giselle told Mia she should not have mixed ink in with the kids. And Gordon was very upset. By the way, Gordon, that man looked haggard. Do you hear me? I heard through the grapevine that he's going through some mental issues, or that's what was presented last season, but it's terrible. It's terrible. Anyway, Giselle, she thinks Gordon was upset because Mia had the kids around Ink. And yeah, I'm sure he was upset, but what business is it of yours? Okay. But anyway, Mia said Karen deflects, but Karen should not question her and how she raised her children. I agree. I agree. And I don't agree with much that Mia do, but I agree. Giselle gave Wendy a bucket hat, and she said she hopes that they commend their friendship. So they supposed to be meeting up the next day. So the rest of the ladies come in and get their hat, blah, 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 blah. And that was the end of the damn party, okay? So Wendy and Giselle meet up. And was it me? Oh, it was such an awkward moment. Let me know in the comments, okay? So listen, Wendy was like, not Giselle wanting to meet with me after telling me not to touch her. And child, after they did that flashback and I got a good look at it, it was like Giselle was shooing Wendy, like, don't touch me. Like she was a black person at a lunch counter in the 60s. Okay. I wouldn't care what age I am. Okay. I don't want no friendship with you. We know this is all staged, by the way. Okay. They ain't gonna be no real friends, okay? So they end up talking about policing and alienation, where Giselle was telling Wendy that she don't like how when she gets mad she talk down to people. You mean you can't keep up with her words? Okay, you can't keep up with them slick words. Okay, but anyway, and so Wendy said to Giselle, I don't like when you alienate people, like cutting people off. And Giselle gonna say, "Well, if I don't want to speak to you, I'm not gonna speak to you, child." And then they end it with, "Okay, well, tell me this, and when you feel this way, and tell me that when you feel that way." That was the wackest scene ever. Okay, they end up talking about Mia and how Mia got upset at the party for Karen, and then they end up clowning her and her short man, and say that's why they take pictures like that when Mia stands behind him to make him look taller. Girl. Anyway, the people are shady. The people are shady. Do you hear me? So then they show Stacy with her daughter. The au pair is teaching her Spanish. We found out that Stacy is from Detroit, but she lived in Philly because she worked at one of them QVC type of stores. I can't remember shows. I can't remember. She said her daughter is trilingual, Spanish, German, and English. She speaks. Stacy lives with her husband while they're going through the divorce. Child, I can't. I don't know why people do that. Okay, but then we find out that she playing house hopping, and she making sure she stay out her husband's way. Okay, she says she's sure her husband is seeing other people, and she's seeing people too. Well, she's seeing one guy. Okay, so she says she has a place in DC, and she tries to make sure that when he's home at the house that they pretending to be one happy family in front of the daughter, when he's home, She tried not to be there. Child, this the child. If it works for you, then I ain't got nothing to say about it. Okay. Anyway, but I need to know why and when the breakdown happened. Because in the first episode, you told us that moving back home caused the divorce. What's the details behind it? Why you moving back home caused the divorce for y'all? Y'all been married for 16 years. We need more detail. Okay. Then we got Karen and Kay. I'm gonna call her Kay. I think her name is Kierna or something like that. I don't want to mess up her name. Y'all let me know down below how to spell her name in the comment section. So Karen and Kay became close after Giselle and Ashley's event. Kerna says she's talking about moving in with her man without a ring. Okay. She said that, it's been a long time since she lived with someone, since the passing of her ex-fiance. And she also said that, listen, she don't got to pack a whole bag no more, okay? She decided to move in with her man. I think his name is Greg, until they have to the house that they're building is finished. Child, listen. Before y'all move, who paying for the house? Maybe that's the question. Who's paying for the house? Because I'm like, before I move in with any man, I'm gonna need some more solidification. We getting married, you get putting a ring on this finger, and even when you put the ring on the finger, when we setting a date, okay? But anyway, Karen said, she feels slighted. Hold on, I think I'm reading the wrong page. Sorry, y'all. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Karen lets it be known that she didn't, that Giselle did not invite Kiana K, to, the birthday party. And I feel like Giselle did it being shady because she's a mean girl, okay, in my opinion. And in my opinion, I feel like Giselle and Ashley set Candace up at that event. I don't care what nobody say. That's my opinion, okay? Them two sneaky heifers. So we got Ashley and Stacy. They meet up to go for a walk or whatever. And the first thing I was thinking, like, Stacy, don't tell Ashley too much of your business because she will use it against you. Okay. So they end up talking about them being biracial or their kids being biracial. And Ashley says she wants to raise her boys, to learn the other side, but because they're around, you know, the other people and not too much around their black side of the family, she don't know how that's gonna go. And basically Stacy said the same thing. But in my opinion, I feel like, listen, if you want your children to know about the other side of their family, you make it happen. You find activities to do with the children so that they can learn about their other side. Period. Simple. But it kills me. It kills me when, you know, black women, I'm going to just say it, black women get with the other race and don't even put no effort in to let their kids know what the other side is looking like. There's after school programs, there's the YMCA, there's PAL, there's the Boys and Girls Club. Like, come on. There's a whole lot you could do to expose your children to their other side. But anyway, let me get off my soapbox with that one, okay? So Stacy ended up talking about her new man that she's seeing. They show his picture in the whole nine, child. And I was just like, oh, this is mighty early, But if she love it, I like it. Even though she ain't divorced yet. Okay. And I'm just like, listen, these things happen. We gonna say even though she ain't divorced yet. But listen, I know once you are out of a marriage or once you leaving this marriage, it may take a while, but you're gonna see other people before your divorce is final. Most people do. So I don't know why it's a big deal. But anyway, we got Giselle and Karen. Giselle asked Karen if she enjoyed the Hatitude party, and Karen felt like it was an inquisition. Karen said Giselle is messy and is okay by saying Karen has non-alcoholic drinks. And I don't know why that's a big deal to Karen. I guess for her it brings light to, what happened, what's going on with her DUI situation. And Karen says she's putting Jackie on ice because, she had a lot to say about her arrest. Talking about we gonna see on a court date or whatever. And wasn't Jackie the one that said something to me and me was like, didn't you say Karen called you drunk? Like they just trying to put Karen stuff out there. I wonder if Karen heard that because the way they came at Mia at that table about her kids, the deflection, child, listen. So they talk about Kay not being invited, and Giselle said, she was invited because I could only invite a certain amount of people. Listen, y'all could have pulled up an extra chair. Come on. Come on. I think Giselle is mad because Kierna, I swear, if I'm saying her name wrong, please let me know that down below. Kierna had that fight up in the club, and it wasn't Candace. But anyway, so Giselle and Ashley events. Giselle's and Ashley event, child. They're changing their, well, let me not say changing. They're expanding their business to health and wellness. And I just need to know, did y'all sell anything from the first part of y'all business? Okay. Now, this is, how Marceau say, throwing things at the wall to see if it stick. But anyway, they find out Karen and Giselle, they find out that they're having an event on the same day. But Karen lets her know, like, if I can make it to your event once I'm done in mine, I will be there. And Giselle just throws shade in her confessionals, or like Karen is being honored, and Karen asked to be on the list because she was invited to this event, and Karen was not on the list. And why is Karen being honored when she got a whole bunch of citations and driving into a tree or something like that? She said, "Child." So we found out the next day that Karen sends out a text to let the ladies know that, there's two events happening and they're going to send a shuttle for the ladies to the events, but they will take the ladies to her event first. And Giselle did not like that. She ain't like that at all. Do you hear me? She did not like that at all. So Giselle is upset. She texts back and telling the ladies they don't have to come to the event, just go to Karen's event or whatever. Um, Giselle is mostly upset because this event is in honor of her father, and all the ladies had already committed. And Mia in her confessional said, I don't even know if it was in her confessional, but she did say Karen likes attention. You sure got that? As she shows up for Giselle, they talk about Karen being shady by having an event on the same day. So all the ladies except Ashley boarded the shuttle to Karen's event to honor her and the things she do in her community, despite all her citations, according to Giselle. Okay. So Vivian shows up, which is Karen's friend, to Giselle's event. So one of the ladies made sure to call Ashley to give them the game plan on them trying to make their event. So Ashley told them to be there by 8 o'clock. So Wendy said, she's there for Karen to see Karen get an award, and maybe everybody should split up. To me, great idea. I agree with that. At least both events will be supported. But Giselle's still not happy about that. Ashley goes to tell her that they said they're going to try to get here by 8 o'clock. And Giselle was like, they might as well not come. She is in her feelings, okay? So Giselle and Ashley, oh no, Jackie showed up to Giselle and Ashley's event, and they ain't waste no time telling her that Karen said, she made a comment that she didn't like. Oh, messy asses. And said something, child. So they partnered with the National Brain Tumor Society and on father. So this event was basically to get donations, I guess. But my question is, if your business is moving into health and wellness, what are y'all going to be selling for the health and wellness part of it? Because right now it's a charitable thing that you're doing. I'm confused, but y'all let me know if I'm wrong for thinking that way. Okay. So then we got Mia, Stacy, and I think her name is Jessie. They show up to Giselle's event, and why Giselle is throwing a fit once she see them walk in the door. She done called security on these girls. Like, to me, all of that was unnecessary. You could have let them ladies come in because they made an effort to come to your event, and then you could have talked to them later. But to put on a show like that, lights, camera, action, ain't make no sense to me. But you a mean girl. You a mean girl. It's written all over your face. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you know when my next video comes out. And let me know what y'all thought about this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac. Are the ladies messy? Because I think they are. Okay. Do you think, and I ain't gonna say do you think, because it's about to get real messy. All the digs is about to happen. They gonna throw Karen under the bus. Okay. So we're gonna see what happens. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. Get down in the comment section. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And I felt like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party.